Welcome back, everyone. You may have seen Lennier playing with something earlier that looked like this. Little white ball. Turns out the little white ball has a couple of black dots on it, which seems to be missing from this tribble. They kicked the eyeballs off of the tribble. Delenn is sleepy. How you doing, girl? See, this is kind of nice, isn't it? Somebody likes the cheek rubs. Hey, Elizabeth. And Susan. So, Susan's on top. That's Elizabeth. A friend of mine gave me a tip to help get it locked in my head, which one's which probably won't work. But solid Susan. Susan is a solid tabby. These guys are fairly heavy. Most of them are already over 2 pounds, so I'm not sure if their reported birth date was correct. But they are kind of small. They're all very stocky kittens. And I can still hold one in my hand, in one hand. You like that, Marcus? Susan, you don't have to chew on my fingertips. Oh no, you're upside down. Your belly is getting tickled. What are you going to do about it? She's got golden eyes. Lennier, a mostly white one, still fairly shy, people shy. Lyta and Delenn are too. We're working on it. Gee, that's kind of nice, huh? Oh, it's universal potty break time. One reason why I keep calling Susan Elizabeth is that I originally gave her the name Elizabeth before changing it. changed several of their names once I refreshed my memory on the characters and watched their behaviors. Like Lennier was originally Sheridan, but the name Sheridan doesn't fit him. Lennier does. A little shy, stands back, watches things from the background, and can kick some serious butt if needed. Yeah. I like how they bounce. They're very bouncy kittens. Just to show you that kittens are indeed made out of rubber. Let's see, what time is it? I think the Periscope before it starts getting dark outside. It's overcast now, so I won't get too much light. I will do it in the traditional portrait mode so that people on the PCs can watch without issue, and I can upload it without having to edit the video first or rotate it, which is a pain in the butt. Because it rotates, or it records rotated, but then portrait orientation. I believe anyway. This is the last time I looked at it. Curious. Okay, everybody out of the corner here. This is my spot now. Starting now. I'd agree. These are foster kittens through Purrfect Pals. There's 6 of them. They were surrendered from a family whose cats had kittens. We asked that we neuter and spay the dog cats. The red string, or now the blue tribble, is Marcus. The solid tabby is Susan Ivanova. The other tabby with white paws is Lochley. The white one there, mostly white, is Lennier. Now these are foster kittens through Purrfect Pals, a cat only rescued in North Seattle. I keep them until they are healthy, socialized, at least 2 months and 2 pounds. Then we neuter and spay them and then adopt them out. This is my 49th set of fosters. I have a 24/7 kitten cam with these guys that you can watch around the clock. If you Google or Bing foster kitten cam, it's the first one, and view the event for Babylon 5 fosters. The shelter does all the neuter and spaying, the vetting, medical cost, microchip, immunizations, and the adoption fee is $125, and that covers roughly $300 worth of stuff. The one that's on the black hammock there, that is Delenn. You can tell her and Marcus apart because she has the white patches on her back. I provided food and litter, but since I prefer using clay, I buy the litter, but it's my choice. The one with the 3 spots on her back there on the one side, there's actually 4 total. There you can see the 4th one. That's Lyta Alexander. They're very squeaky. One of advantage to adopting a foster cat or kitten is that you get the best socialized cat or kitten that you can hope for. And we can tell you all about their personalities, their quirks. And you can also learn those yourself by watching them live around the clock, mostly sleeping, with some intense play action for several hours. Sometimes they nap and play in shifts, so somebody's always playing. They all seem to love to bunny kick those toys there that we call triples. That green thing there. They tend to get very possessive over them, growling up a storm if somebody tries to take it. It is believed that these kittens are just under 6 weeks old. Born August 27th. Say hi, Marcus. Bye, Marcus. Get him right there. Hey, Elizabeth. The blue tribble had its eyes kicked off. That you see, you might be able to see that little white thing in front of the tower there, between the tower and the yellow spring in the camera view. Those are eyeballs. These eyeballs, no eyeballs. There is a mom and dad cat. They all have the same father. Mom and dad cat are family pets and Purrfect Pals. This is the third set of fosters or kittens we got from them, so we told them that we need to neuter and spay your cats to take these guys. And they accepted. These kittens do have names. This is Lennier. That's Delenn that just ran through the tube. Lyta, the one with the spots on the back. Susan, Elizabeth, and Marcus is somewhere. Oh, there's Marcus. I have a 24/7 kitten cam where you can watch these guys around the clock. Google or Bing Foster Kitten Cam, and it's the first link. You can see they've been doing a number on my anti-kitten shielding there already. What are you munching on there? Don't eat the dirt. Don't eat the dirt. Belly spots. Come on, focus on the belly spots. They're kids, but kids don't eat dirt. Much drama. This is Lyta with the green tribble. This is Elizabeth, the tabby with the wet paws. The kittens are named after Babylon 5, or characters from the TV series Babylon 5. Which, if you have not seen it, I highly recommend that you do. If you search the Facebook for The Critter Room, you'll see my page for these guys, and also a link to where you can watch it. What are you doing, Lyta? I foster the kittens until they are 2 months old, or 8 weeks, 2 pounds, and healthy. And at that point, once that criteria has been met, we schedule for them for neuter and spaying, and then have an adoption event. Potty time, potty time. Excellent.
Here they are. Got some bags back here from the crinkle on. They're all back having a meal. Don't step in the water there, Marcus.
He rode into the water earlier.
And that kennel cage you see behind Lennier is where I have newborns.
What are you doing, Marcus? Are you stalking Susan? That's right, girl. Cover up that poop. Lyta. The kittens came from a family pet. And when I first got them, I was only going to get 5, but they were able to capture the 6th one. It was kind of like a joke I was going to tell. It's like, you know, the Babylon 5 is called B5 for short, and I was going to tell everyone, they're B5 kittens. Ooh, that was a poop. I can smell it.
Guys, come up from where people can see you. Come on. Shoot, 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 shoot.
comes the mousey. Now it's play wool, or poop wool from me though. One way to tell Marcus and Delenn apart is that Marcus has a solid back with the tabby markings, while Delenn does not. It's hard to tell from this side, but this is Delenn. I see some of the white patches. Whoops. What'd you do? What'd you do? You're like, oh no, I did something. I forget what the official name for this scratching post-it or toy is, but we call it the Coliseum because kittens like to get in there and battle it out. Or nap, one of the two. Somebody's checking out my back.
Who's back there? Susan, I mean Elizabeth. Nope, Susan.
You're gonna be a back climber. See, this is Marcus with the solid back. Let's see if I can get a purr out of him. Like, I don't want to purr. I want to fight and wrestle. I want to bite your thumb off. I'll purr while I bite your thumb off. I can do that. He's still purring. He's the most social of the two of the set. That's one reason why I named him Marcus, because he likes to talk. Some of them are shy, like Lennier here. I'm working with him. But Marcus, there's two boys, Marcus and Lennier. The rest are girls. Delenn, Elizabeth, Susan walking behind me. Okay, three girls' names. I'm missing somebody.
Two behind me.
Oh, and Lyta. Where's Lyta? Lyta up there?
Yeah.
That must be Lyta back there. Hey, Susan. Yes, the two girls in the kennel cage got released. That's one of them there. And the other solid tabby there. They tested faint positive for feline leukemia, so we had to keep them separated until the blood work came back. And they came back negative, so it was a false positive. Lyta says, "You're in my way. Elizabeth, move." I think we might have a nose poop. Oh, Douglas. Now bite her butt. Did I say Douglas? I meant Marcus. They sound all very similar. You know, they end the same way, and they look similar. So maybe Marcus may have not been the best choice of names in that regard, but still a perfect name. Susan just climbed on my lap. Hey, Susan. Susan will be the first one to climb on my lap. And she just did it. If you're curious why the kitten shielding does not go all the way down to the ground, it used to, as you can see at the end there. But as I had to replace them, I decided not to. Sometimes the mama cat, if I have them, will go on the other side of the fence, and the kittens are more comfortable if they can see mom. And less likely to try jumping over the fence. This is Lyta here. If you like what you see, if you don't mind, give the screen a few taps if you're on the Periscope app. If you're watching on LiveStream, it won't do it any good, except for getting your screen dirty. Leave the butt. Lennier and Marcus. Tapping the screen on the Periscope app is a good way of letting the broadcaster know that you like what you see.
Yeah, they're all playing behind me now. Let's see if I can. Susan playing in the water. Here, Delenn, why don't you bring that with you?
Lyta's having a food break. In a few days, I'll be giving them the big tower over there, which is called the TARDIS Tower. Everything in this room has been given names by the viewer. Pretty much everything by the viewer. I named the rock, of course, and of course I named it Rocky. This is the Coliseum. Don't worry, Life America. These are foster kittens, so they will be neutered and spayed before they get adopted. No cat leaves our care without being neutered or spayed, unless there's a definite medical reason why they shouldn't be. You can watch these kittens. I have a 24/7 kitten cam that you can watch these guys. If you Google or Bing for foster kitten cam on the first link. Elizabeth, that's just rude. Yeah. View the page for Babylon 5 fosters. Like this toy here is called the Contact Ring, because it looks like the ring device from the movie Contact. Zuggurat, the Enterprise Tower, the Mewtwo, the Muniverse, Batcave, Hammock of Destiny, I forget. Hadron Collider, Kitten Fish Bed, TARDIS Tower. This is number 49. Devo Hat, that's what that's called. There's Susan. Susan's the first one to climb on my lap on her own accord. And this is the second time in about 10 minutes that she's done it. And these are foster kittens through Purrfect Pals. They'll be in my care until they're ready to be neutered and spayed. Why, hello there, Lyta. and named after characters from the Babylon 5 TV series. They were surrendered by the owners of the mama cat, which should be spayed today. And that's Lennier and Marcus, the two boys. Marcus is a big love. And he's a bit of a chatty. I'll bet you too. Alfie. Yes, yes. What? Hop up. Yeah, the character Marcus Cole in the Babylon 5 series was a romantic and a talker. So the name fitted him. A little bit. Yes, Lyta? Go play. Go beat up your brother. Oh, come get some. Oh, look at you. Look at you guys. Finally climbing my lap. They've been all fairly shy except for Marcus here. So this is big. What are you doing, Delenn? Hmm? Why is everybody playing behind me? I cannot show the cam on you guys if you're playing behind me. Play in front of me. Well, look at you, Delenn. She suddenly realized she was about to climb on my lap, and she's like, I'm out of here. They're no longer itching. The first few hours they spent pretty much scratching and itching because they had a really bad case of fleas, which we took care of. Their carrier looked like somebody, like a pepper shaker exploded in it. All the dead fleas. What are you doing, Marcus? I call the lap a mosh pit because kittens like to fight in there and chase their tails and wrestle. My most recent set of fosters, one of the kittens, Echo, defended the lap at all cost. It was her domain. I can't see chat right now. If you come on from Periscope or Twitter, and you haven't seen these guys yet, I have a 24/7 kitten cam where you can watch them around the clock. Just Google or Bing foster kitten cam, and I'm the first link. Go to LiveStream, and then view the event for Babylon 5 fosters. This is Lennier with his little pink toes, except for that one right there. He's pretty much all white, except for right there in his tail. Kitten's gonna play over here, not behind me. They are just under 6 weeks old. I think they're 6 weeks old tomorrow. Claimed to be born August 27th. They're about the right size for it, but they are very heavy kittens. They're already, most of them, over 2 pounds. See, when one kitten leaves, another kitten's always willing to take their place. Oh, I got a purr out of her. She's like, I don't want to purr. Marcus says, I'll purr. After I cut your thumb off. What are you guys doing? Here's the 24/7 kitten cam broadcasting from right there. So this is kind of the view. Sorry guys on the cam, but this is kind of the view you will see of the landscape. Get him. Be nice, yeah, brother. No, so he's not just like whatever. And these kittens are very springy. Belly. Okay, the video on my screen is starting to get a little jerky, and that tends to mean that it might crash soon. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the stream. You can continue to watch this kitten mayhem by Googling or binging Foster Kitten Cam. Click on the first link, and then click on the event for Babylon 5 Fosters. I believe they use Revolution on these guys. I'm not sure. They also used a pill form of anti-flea meds. Good night, everyone. Now, only 9.8 of people that started beginning watched all the way through. 224 viewers. Let's see who has the heart record. Fizzing Crisp has 573 hearts. Terry Knight, 662. Catherine, or aka Kathy, 1,498. You're so close to having even 1,500. And that's all it was show me for the big tappers. It's interesting. Here it says 224 total viewers, but down here it says there was 333 more viewers, with 124 being on the web. Wow, everything is all my. Just updated my phone, and all the icons are now oval. All the Samsung ones. And a brand new icon. Let me get the video to start uploading. Okay, new version of the YouTube app. I gotta figure out how to upload. Here we go. I'm not going to leave just yet because I'm making progress with the kittens. Oh, you are sharp. That uploaded fast. It's already 62% processed. 90%. Once this is done processing, it should automatically post a link to the Critter Room on Twitter. Are you sniffing my toes? I'm gonna have to sweep my blanket here. Yeah. Yep, sweep it. We tracked a lot of litter. It's easier than clearing everything off, taking it outside and shaking it off. I just want to clear the litter off in this area here. Hey guys. Oh, we got purrs. Okay, it's Lyta that's purring. Hi, pretty. Hi, Bailey. This is kind of nice, isn't it, boy? What are you doing, Delenn? Hey, Lennier, do we like belly rubs? Are we liking the belly rubs? Ooh, we like the chin rubs. Ooh, Lennier is purring now. Elizabeth, do not rampage during the purring zone. Yeah, it feels like they did get a microchip. Big stretch from Lennier. I'm going to try to get the Raspberry Pi ordered today so I can get the 2 webcams running again. So you can look down and see this kitten belly goodness here. I think first I'll try getting to the fan on the laptop I was using and making sure it's completely clear. It was rattling pretty bad. Oh, I got a camera. Don't move. They always move right when you bring out the camera. Let's see if I can get that going again. There. I'm not so big now. Starting to get nervous now that he's waking up. Enjoy the kittens. Have a nice day.